It was already pushed
Look,
on today.
I'm glad you guys don't like pull the plug on me, because Lord knows.
Oh,
We fucking thought about it.
We fired you the other night. We fired you like 3 times.
I deserve it, man. I swear I try so hard.
I hope
not
whatever
to
the
screw
fuck
up.
you bought was worth it.
I told
was.
Hayden the other night when I saw him at the movies, I said, listen, here's the thing. I get it. It's the weekend. You only have so much time to do stuff. And, his wife's on summer break and, he gets weird days off. And so they got to do what they got to do. But how do you go of all things, the only worst thing you could have shopped for at that moment in time would have been a car. But how do you go shopping for furniture 90 minutes before you're supposed to be in a recording session?
So here's the deal, okay? It was a whole thing. The day before, we had, I don't remember, let's see. We had like 5 contractors at our house.
That's how my house was on Saturday.
Yeah, so we had the alarm system people here finishing the job that should have been finished the day before but wasn't. Ariel, again, had to get on there and be like, you will do this, and there will be no consequences. And so they sent another guy out. So here's the thing. We bought new equipment for their July 4th sale. We knew that we wanted something for our downstairs door. So we took what we had on the front door and moved it downstairs and then put the new stuff on the front door. Well, the guy that came installed the new stuff on the front door and removed the old stuff and then just kind of laid it to the side and then
left.
All right. But that took him 3 hours. He was there from 8 to 11 and he just was like, it looks like they're going to charge you for me to install that one. And both Ariel and I were out of the house, so my mother-in-law was here. And she's like, well, okay,
But why? You're here. Put it in. It's one service charge.
All
and that's
he
the
did
thing.
was remove a door?
He removed a door lock.
They have the
and
same
installed
security
a new lock.
system, the same company and equipment like I do.
Right. So he installed the new stuff, removed the old stuff, installed the new stuff, and then get this. Installed the camera downstairs, but not the lock on the door. Okay. Then didn't even make sure the camera was actually connected. Told my mother-in-law, he's like, all right, I'm done. And she's like, but it's not finished. And he goes, well, they're going to charge you again, so I don't want to do that to you. And so he just effed off. Okay. Ariel called him and was like, okay. So we know that every company.
Is that the technical term for what she did?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
So we know that all those companies, they tell you we record for quality assurance and training purposes.
Right.
Blah, blah. So she goes, pull up the recording. Because, we agreed to all of this. It's one charge. We knew that. And, don't try to play with me. So she, at first, was doing, a chat conversation. And the person kept repeating themselves and asking her for additional information. She's like, I'm sick of this. Let me call somebody. So they connected her. And she goes, pull up that recording. I'm done with this. Play it back, then tell me I'm wrong, and if you do, I will fight you. And so they're like, don't worry about it.
Literally.
They're like, don't worry about it. We'll have somebody out there tomorrow. They'll have somebody out there tomorrow. We'll finish the job, no problem. And she goes, and it ain't going to cost me nothing. And they go, absolutely not. We'll fix it. The guy that came Friday was here for 3 hours also.
I think 3 hours is their magic number.
Maybe. But here's the deal. The reason the camera downstairs wasn't connected to the panel is because the panel was too far away. Because when we initially installed it, it was central to all of our equipment, right? We have glass breaks and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So it was central to everything we had in the house. It needed to move down because that door is much farther away.
Right.
So it wasn't reaching. So he had to uninstall the panel, reinstall it somewhere else, and then had to do a whole bunch of finessing to try and connect everything. So it took him that long to finish. He was here. We had a junk removal guy come because we got an old couch we need to get out of here, some tree limbs and stuff. So we're we just need to have everything out of here. We had pressure washing people come by, give us a quote, and they were walking all around. Everybody was here all at the same time. Okay, and so the very next morning, we actually got woken up because the pressure washer guys came at 7 in the morning, and we're just... And we're all right, I guess we're going to get up and do stuff.
Time to get up.
So that's why we thought we had enough time to go out and do the things. And
just because you got up at 7 doesn't mean going furniture shopping at noon when you're supposed to be recording at 1 is an effective
We didn't go furniture shopping at noon. We left the house at 8:45. We had to go to the post office first. We're getting Bronco a doggy DNA test because that boy is Coyote 100%. We're going to find that out.
Okay.
So we did that. We dropped off the test. Then we went to Aldi. Then we did something else. Then we got breakfast. Then I got coffee.
But then
we went to the.
But then when you
furniture store.
look at your watch when you're out and you look at your watch and you go, oh, it's noon. I have to record in 90 minutes and it's going to take us 20 minutes to get home. Maybe going to the furniture store is not a good idea right now.
So if it had been up to me, we would have been in and out. But Ariel wanted to walk the showroom, and like, it's my fault for not having said it's not at 1 Eastern, it's at 1 Central, right? Or rather, vice versa.
Whatever
it's not
it
at 1
was.
Central, it's 1 Eastern, which makes it 12 for us. And I didn't tell her that, so she thought she had all the time in the world, and it's my own fault, really. But
Oh, we
I
agree.
didn't
That's
think it
why
would
we
take that long.
fired you.
well, good, and you're more than.
But then
you're well within your right.
but then I can't say monkeys if it's just Hayden.
Well, this is a good time to introduce our new host. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
We'd let Mischief fill in for you, but Hayden lost him.
He's in a box.
Can you
somewhere.
imagine he's just sitting there like,
Put your Mischief in a box.
and what do you think, Mischief?
It's like the trend on TikTok now about make them think it's a photo.
Mhm.
Oh my god, dude! Have you heard about the Bugatti trend on
Oh
TikTok?
God, I'm so sick of that.
No.
So like where they sit
I
down and
woke
they do
up in
the
a
gear
new
shift,
Oh,
Bugatti.
yeah.
and then they drag them off the screen, right? So okay, hold on. So I watched one, and there's this white guy, and he's just like, and then he gets dragged off the screen. Then there's a black guy, and there's sirens that come on. It's like, sir, we're
I
gonna
saw
need
that
license
one.
and registration.
I thought, why? Because I'm black. I saw that.
That's an older trend that's come back, and the ones that I've seen is like the girlfriend or wife or whatever sits down, and the guy pulls her off.
Yeah, and then she
he
tries
sits
to
down,
pull
and she's
him.
like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I've seen
the
that
way
one.
it is now too. You don't get them on your TikTok feed,
in 2022.
but I mean currently because it's going
Every
around
now
right
and again,
now.
Resurgent.
my entire TikTok feed right now is filled with Superman shit.
AI gorilla
AI gorilla.
Hashtag super shit and AI
can't
gorilla.
stop a lake day.
Can't stop a lake day.
Dude, they're getting so much better.
They got Yeti. I don't know why he said that. Trevor Lawrence. What did he say?
I don't remember.
I don't know why he would say that about Trevor Lawrence and Duval.
Dude, did you see
It's
the meme
AI,
that I
right?
sent
We
you?
can't get hit on copyright for AI, right?
I don't know. Well, AI itself is stealing, so I don't know.
Right. I'm just stealing the stolen.
You're
shit.
stealing the stolen material.
Yeah.
Somebody else stole it. I'm just using it.
Right.
So it's specifically a Jacksonville one too, which is
There was one with the CEO and the girl who got caught at the Coldplay
Oh my
concert.
god.
But it's Patrick Mahomes and a referee.
And a referee. I saw that one. Oh, but how about what size are his balls for saying we were supposed to just be having fun and listening to music, and I didn't give my permission
were.
to be on the camera? Like what?
Oh my god!
You-
You're in
that's
a public
implied when you
like,
go to a concert.
What in the
Dude,
world?
you were in
I think
public
it's even
being
written
a
on the ticket.
scumbag.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Do
So
not try to
it's-
blame somebody else because you're a douche.
it's Yeti and
Spaghetti.
well, it's Yeti because Yeti's white, right? And like that's the reason they use him, and then Sasquatch.
Be cool, man, before you get us killed. You already look like you don't belong here, and I'm not talking about your shirt. They got Yeti. He started talking crazy about the Jags. Why would he say Trevor Lawrence looks like a golden retriever in front of these people?
So the caption at the top says Jacksonville, Florida, and then in parentheses Moncrief.
Oh my gosh. That's hysterical.
And it's
They
funny,
pop up
Yeti's
in-
just in the background wearing like this nice like blue polo and khakis, holding the Bible.
See, and what'll happen now because we've been on recording. Next time I get on TikTok, my feed will be full of
Dude.
that stuff. Blah, 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 blah.
So I wanted to watch the show with Cheyenne because I'd seen it on TikTok and I had seen plenty of scenes on it, so I knew a lot that was going to happen already. It's called The Resident, and we've been watching it. We're about to start season 5. Cheyenne has not looked up anything for this show. She doesn't want any spoilers. Now that's an older show, so it's like, who's going to be posting a whole lot about it, right? We finish season 4. We get into bed that night, and the biggest spoiler of the entire show is just on her Facebook feed from a page that she doesn't even follow. She was so pissed off, and she was like, I just got a huge spoiler, and I'm like, what is it, right?
You shut your mouth then.
Well, no, because I knew what
Stop
was coming
talking.
up because I had seen it on TikTok. And I'm like, well,
Yeah.
what's your spoiler that you know? And she was like, what do you know? And I'm like, because I've known this the entire fucking time we've watched this show. And she's like, you knew the entire time? I'm like, unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to know how it happens.
I just want to see it play out on TV.
Somebody spoiled the red wedding for me.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I was late to the party watching Game of Thrones, and so I had heard all about this red wedding or whatever. And so when it happened, I was like, was that it? Was that it? Was that the whole thing?
What do you mean? That's a huge plot twist.
Oh, I
Like, what are
know,
you
but I
talking
was
about?
like,
That's
is
it.
that the thing I've been waiting on?
Dude,
Brother.
when they like, I was like,
I know,
That was
me too.
huge.
And that's what when it was over, I was like, this has to be it. This has to be this red wedding thing everybody talked about.
Oh, you know how they're at the wedding spilling blood?
Right.
No kidding.
Shut up. I'm just saying. Shut up.
I will be right back.
Where are you going to get mischief? Are you sure?